Yeah, 2. 1, 2. 2. All right, here we go. Okay. Y'all can hear me out there, right? We good? Y'all can hear me clear? Just want to do a mic check real quick. We sound good out there? How y'all doing? OCO. Hey. Hey. OCO. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is, okay? All right. I see Charlotte in the building. What's going on, y'all? Yellow Hammer in the building. What up, Yellow Hammer? CEO Ball Styles in the building. What up, sis? Stone Mountain GA in the building. What's up, y'all? What's that? Charleston in the building. Texas in the building. Fountain Media, thank you for being a member. 13 months. Wake up, America. Y'all gotta wake up. I agree. Florida in the building. Orlando, Florida. Waco, Texas. Atlanta. Greensboro, North Carolina. Mississippi in the building. East Orange, New Jersey in the building. San Jose, Cali. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Who that? Cincinnati, Ohio. Mississippi in the building. Tennessee in the building. Brandon, Florida in the building. Raleigh, North Carolina in the building. Baltimore in the building. Moundsville in the building. Oakland in the building. What up, Oakland? What up, y'all? Hope y'all feeling great, doing great. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Buffalo, New York in the building. La Crosse, GA in the building. Chi-Town in the building. Rockford, Illinois in the building. Pensacola, Florida in the building. Connecticut in the building. Columbia, South Carolina in the building. Pooler, Georgia in the building. Wilson, North Carolina in the building. Louisiana in the building. Oklahoma in the building. Detroit in the building. Buffalo, NY. Kansas City in the building. Dallas in the building. Queen City in the building. Fort Lauderdale in the building. Miami in the building. Miami Gardens. Cherry Hill, New Jersey in the building. ATL in the building. Chicago in the building. Bahamas in the building. What's going on, y'all? Gainesville, Georgia. Dallas, Texas. Pittsburgh, PA. Who that? Sacramento. Atlanta. Chi-Town, Indiana. Fayetteville. Cleveland. Y'all going crazy today. Let's go. Duval in the building. Who that? Hold up. Let me scroll back up. Philly in the building. VA in the building. What up, VA? Nevada in the house. Michigan in the building. Houston in here. What up, H-Town? Miami in here. Who that? Okay, yeah, there you go. All right, I'm just making sure everything going straight on my Discord side. 1 second. Making sure we good over here. All right, we should be. I wonder why it doesn't allow me to. Okay, there you go. Yeah. All right. So that should be good. All right. Jersey City, Baltimore, Boston. Who that? Mississippi, Illinois. Baltimore in the house, pretty deep. I see y'all. Kansas in the house. Florence, South Carolina in the house. Brooklyn in the house. Who that? Pittsburgh in the house. Pennsylvania in the house. Ohio in here. Michigan in here. Tampa, Florida in here. Garland, Texas in here. Connecticut in here. Sun City, Center, Florida in here. Where I'm going today, hey, couple places. We gotta take care of some of this information. I gotta put this out the right way. Couple things popping off. A lot of things are actually happening, but let's see if we can squeeze all that in here today. I'm gonna try to. This may be a lengthy one, so we'll see what happens. Southern Missouri, Farmville, VA, OCO, y'all. OCO. Seattle in the building. Flint, Michigan in the building. I appreciate y'all. Indianapolis in the building. Hold up, that went so quick. College Park, GA. Germany in the building. What up, Germany? Raleigh, North Carolina. Chicago, Illinois. Louisville, Kentucky. Choctaw, Montana in the building. Choctaw Montana in the building. What's going on, brother? I see Eric in the house. Young Struggles, Jaws, Nico. Man, that went by so quick. Miss Keita, Divine, Slick Raider, Mr. Man, that went by so quick. George, hold on, wait, wait. All right, Kirk G, Thunder Bear in the building. What up, Thunder Bear? Teen in the building. What up, sis? GQ in the house. LD in the house. I see y'all. Miss Vicky in the house. Ozone the Future. Choctaw Montana giving out the coordinates. Nah, I'm messing with y'all. He putting up the he putting up them zip codes, huh? Levante in the building. What up, Levante? Free thinker. More 84 in the building. Miss Brenda in the building. Derwan. Weeville. Savior. I think that's KL Beats or KI Beats. BK. Erica Simpson. Hold up. Man. Hold up, man. James Stone. Sheba. Mooncat. Ghostface Gang. King Assad. R.L. Smith in the building. Mr. Baton Rouge. Janice. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Kimberly in the building. Alexandria in the building. Randy, how y'all doing today, man? OCO. You giving out them coordinates. Kenneth. Little Raven, I see y'all. What up, Lisa? Sleepy Montana, what's going on? Man. I got my water. I'm missing something, y'all. I got my water. I'm missing something. What am I missing? I might have to grab another water. Coffee. That's what I'm missing. Coffee. I'm gonna have to get me some coffee. I'm gonna have to get me some coffee. We gonna be here for a minute. Now, I had tea earlier. Your cigar? No, I don't do cigars no more. I only do cigars in like celebration, like for something, like some type of a, like, you know, because you don't smoke those, you puff those. Some tea or coffee, yeah. I had the tea earlier. But see, that tea gonna make me have to take a couple trips. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk too much about that, but I can't have that right now. Cleaning out my system while I'm on live. We can't do that. Not right now. Y'all can be like, where he go? I'm gonna be in the... Man, look. Nah, not right now. That tea do justice. You hit them herbs, you know. Man. Why they keep blocking the feathers? They've been doing that ever since we've been doing it, man. I brought this up to YouTube multiple times, man. They block the feathers all the time, man. Jessica, what's going on, sis? Leon in the building. Leon, she Indigenous America. I like that. Who that? Courtney in the building. Yeah, they blocking the I mean, see, y'all, I'm so glad the moderators can see that. Levante could attest. Choctaw Montana, y'all seen this. This been going on for a long time. They block the feathers all the time. And you know why. I mean, just look at the symbolism. Oh, hold on. Let me do this. Hold up. Let me do these screens.
CO, freethinkers. You're now tuned into the realest historian on the planet.
Big brother, he is raising some serious questions.
He's here to make you think.
What I'm trying to do is get our people to understand that we have been lied to all the way around about our history. Can you name any other group of people, no matter their skin complexion, that are being labeled primarily as the name of two continents? Not two countries, two continents. That is called a misnomer, which is the act of applying a wrong name to some person or thing.
The best teacher you wished you had in school. Have your pens and paper handy and get ready to take notes.
I want y'all to check out somebody named Dane Calloway. Dane Calloway? Look into Dane Calloway. He has a lot of information about how this whole shit was told in reverse. Okay? Where they say, oh, we came from Africa over here. No, a lot of us was already here.
And information that was put together by a man by the name of Dane Calloway, who is also questioning the slave trade. And he's done some remarkable videos on the history of the slave trade in the United States. And he's gone back down the food chain and gone back down the line, and he's realized that a lot of the so-called African Americans in the United States are not African at all. They're actually Native Americans, because the slave trade did not happen the way we were told that it happened.
It's Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway. Go and watch this man's channel, man. This dude is phenomenal, and he don't get the accolade and his flowers right now. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude gives some powerful information, some common sense. Go dig deep in research. Maybe even have to spend a couple dollars on research if you truth seeking. Not fact checking, truth seeking. Because there's a difference.
It's Dane Calloway on I'm Just Here to Make You Think Radio.
Turn it up. Look, 100 years after 100 years, they done lied to us about this and that. Told us all we from Africa. I made fiction characters turn into facts. Heard you tell me then it was not. No goddamn well that trick was capped. My wife and I wrote a book about it. It's a book with knowledge, evidence, and fact. And my other book got them haters shook, cause it's helping my people take a closer look at their backgrounds in the background, showing my people where they supposed to look. Showing my people where they get it from, where they hit it from, all sorts of angles. When it comes to this research, you must please first. Don't trust strangers. Find out all of your own. That's what I highly recommend and suggest. And if you're looking for answers and content about me, I highly recommend you the best. Which is my website at the link you see just across the screen. Don't let it miss you. I make it simple. I double down on that black and white. It's so official. Yeah, now I would do this to y'all. It's up to y'all. Do you? Never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Hey, look. Ain't no chucking, no jiving, no ducking, no hiding, no telling on people that's under assignment. Those are them people that fucked up our climate, changing up everything so you can't find it. Let's focus our people to focus our people, cause most of our people lose hope for our people. We choking the fan by revoking my people. We selling the fan, not promoting my people. You woke up today and be different tomorrow. Stop or to follow with Lee Leonardo. Police killing innocent like it's their motto. How much more time we gon' take this in sorrow? How many times we go marching for peace? We still got black people that die in the streets. From your brothers or racist police. The wars, none of us, them races he lead. Brother, wake up. Sister, wake up. This ain't nothing but shit they made up. Religion is here to manipulate minds. Only books slave masters gave us to read. Only books slave masters gave us to teach. Only books slave masters gave us to preach. Only books slave masters gave us some peace. What they have heaven here on earth. Wake up. Pick your cape up. Pick your face up. This is shake up. No time for makeup. Injustice is a white supremacy. You both affect the melanated people too much. I'ma keep raising my fist to the sky. I'ma keep raising my fist to the sky. This ain't for everybody. This is only for them conscious melanated people. Yes. Okay. We ain't been in the classroom in a minute. Couple things I want to show. Couple things we got to go over. We gonna be a minute, you know, just buckle up. We gonna be a minute. I'm noticing that I'm dropping some frames on my side, y'all. So if it's doing a little shake up, just give it a second. I'm sure everybody going through some thunderstorms and stuff like that right now. So let's just give it a second. Give me a second. I'm still here, you know. Even if it was the shut off, I'm coming right back on. But the reason why I'm probably dropping frames is I got so many graphics going on at one time. And I also have the 13% community server open because I want to welcome some of you all up that's in the server right now listening. I want to welcome you all up so we could talk about the situations at hand that I bring up during this live stream. So, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me drop a bomb for y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing. I love y'all. I love that the message is spreading. I love that y'all ain't playing no games with these fools out here that's trying to play games with us. I love that. I really do. I really appreciate that. And I'm looking at it. I'm seeing people ain't taking no for an answer. People stepping up to the plate, speaking up. You know, some of them got to, you know, sometimes you got to yell at certain people that's not really trying to listen to you. But when you put them on blast with the truth that you got coming out of your mouth and they really paying attention to you, you know what I mean? They gonna respect who you are and who you say who you are. They ain't got no choice, regardless if they hate to love it. You understand what I'm saying? But that's, man, look.
So at what point did you know you just had it and you had to keep going?
When I woke up.
This morning, what'd you think?
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
It's up.
Y'all requested me to get that perfect. I put the perfect in here.
Perfect.
So what y'all think about these graphics? It took me a second. Like I put I'm putting the Thunderbird back up now. That's cool. What, should we run with the Thunderbird? That's good. What y'all think about that? That you see the Thunderbird popping up? What y'all think about that? Now, certain things like when they become a member, it look like that. And then when people donate, I got other graphics coming behind it to make it. What y'all think about that? Should I keep that going? Or should I change it up? What y'all think? It look good? Okay. Now I'm working on a turtle too. It's going, give me a second. I'm about to get some turtle graphics and I'm about to do all indigenous stuff. I'm gonna go beyond just the bird as well. You know what I mean? But y'all already know my spiritual animal. That's what I'm here to do. Red Eagle over here. So let's start with, let me pull it up right now. All right. So I believe I have this as the thumbnail. If I'm not mistaken, it should be the thumbnail, right? Double checking. Yeah, this is a thumbnail. So, okay. The first thing, like, everybody see what's going on as far as, you know, Biden and Trump situation, okay? Shout out to Doc Moon Goddess. I appreciate that. Thank you, Doc Moon Goddess. Thank you. Let me drop a bomb for you. I appreciate that. Thank you, sis. Shout out to Kim Converse for becoming a member. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Lady MG, thank you. I appreciate that donation. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you. Empress Goddess, I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a member. So, Biden. Now, I went live twice in the Discord server yesterday. That wasn't my intent. I only wanted to do it one time to make sure everything was okay as far as me bringing people up on here and you know, it's not going to be any hiccups in the program that I'm using. And it looked good. But I went twice and I had some conversations with some people. With everybody, you know, of course. And then I brought a gentleman up, and I think I'm probably going to be bringing him up today. I believe he was in the chat. But there's so many things that we've been distracted with that's out in the forefront. Of course, I don't watch television, but the majority of that stuff is being pushed over to social media. Everybody sees it. I know everybody could say, you know, that Trump don't deserve to be in jail. I'm gonna tell you right now, I agree with you. A lot of the information that they're trying to put out there doesn't even seem criminal to me, you know. I mean, I'm not a judge, I'm not an attorney or nothing like that, but I'm like, where did he go wrong? You know, what did he do wrong for him to be facing over 100 years in jail? Outside looking in, based off of what I can see and what I can tell, it looked like they're just trying to stop him from running for president again, because they know he's going to win, in which he should have won the last time, but they know he's going to win this time, so they got to come up with something. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know about y'all, but that's what it looked like to me. And on top of all of that, then we have an issue that popped up recently. Let me bring this down. Hold up, why it's not? No. Hold up. No, hold up. Not that. Even though I'm gonna be that y'all just got some exclusive stuff right there. Y'all just got some exclusive stuff right there. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to the classroom when I get into the stuff I'm about to go over, but let me put this up first. This is the first thing I want to put up. Let's talk about this. Oh, let me bring chat back up. Rashida Terry, thank you. I appreciate that donation, sister. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Effie's travel coaching. Ooh, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. Effie's travel coaching. I appreciate that, sister. And Nick Sultana, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. And Kalahari, bro, what? Double up. We got to double up.
Set it on fire. Fire.
Just dropped a big one. Kalahari, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If y'all could show some love to the chat for all of them that support, and I appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Man, y'all going crazy right now. This is what I wanted to talk about first, because there's something that I want you guys to recognize, that there's a pattern happening if you haven't already. And there's a reason why that this is happening, and I gotta bring this up. I'm gonna take it on the screen before we go to the classroom, actually, because I want you to see something. So Bob Lee, I'm sure you have heard this. You know, everybody was shocked when it happened. Bob Lee is the Cash App founder and Mobile Coin, I believe that was the name of the company, Mobile Coin executive. He was fatally stabbed 2 days ago in San Francisco. Now, it was early, I believe it was early that morning. I think according to reports, it was 2:35 a.m. He was 43 years old, and he died suffering from stab wounds. They said he didn't die at the scene, he died at the hospital. Now, there's video footage, I'm not gonna play it, okay? But there is video footage that does exist. I'm not sure if it was, I didn't even want to look at it, but the way they described it, actually, I could read what they said really quickly of what happened. Now, I mean, it's not gruesome, but they were saying there was security footage showing him staggering and collapsing on the street after being stabbed in San Francisco. Disoriented. He was trying to approach an apartment building at 2:34 a.m., clutching his side with one hand, holding his phone with another. They said that he tries to flag down a passing car to no avail before frantically dialing on his phone. The brutal killing ignited a concern over public safety in San Francisco. Now, they are saying that the crime rate in San Francisco went up. But was he targeted? What y'all think? Was he targeted? Everything froze. Okay, we back. Was he targeted? What y'all think about that? Let me see the chat real quick before we move any further. Now, of course, the suspect, and some of y'all are going to say, yes, and I understand why, but it's a lot of things. Hold up. It's a lot of things I'm going to get into. Okay, targeted. Okay, definitely targeted. All right. Now, I mean, because just think about it. I never knew who the Cash App CEO was. And according to other reports, they were saying that he was heavily involved with developing Android. Okay, now out the blue, this happens to him. Like, usually these type of people lay low. You really don't hear nothing about them. They make their millions to billions and they up out of there. They gone. But what was so significant about Cash App, y'all, that y'all could recall that happened? Hold on, let me get that date real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna see if y'all can remember this. Back in, I don't have it up, but it happened in 2022. What was so significant about Cash App? No, hold on, we gonna get to the Bitcoin and stuff like that. But what was so significant about Cash App that was actually in correlation with other like little apps like Cash App, very similar to what they do, taking payments virtually or transferring funds virtually? Taxes. Okay, there we go. Taxes, right? They forced, they were forcing these companies like Cash App and Venmo and a couple of them, where any customers that were receiving, any of their consumers that were receiving $600 and up, they would have to file taxes. Now, they told you, according to reports, they told you that that was implemented at the top of this year. But do you know that was delayed? The IRS delayed requiring them to report payments over $600. Delayed them. So it wasn't implemented. But they tried to make it seem like it was, okay? But it wasn't. So, another thing I'm gonna pull up. Keep that in mind. We're gonna get back to this. Where is it? Now, here we go. Here's the next one I want to point out. Real-time FedNow expected to boost instant payments. Now, I saw a lot of you all were talking about this in the comments. Keep in mind, this was in the works ever since 2022. We just got to let that be known. This was in the works ever since 2022. This wasn't just, it just popped up out the blue. And they did say that they will try to make it available to depository institutions in the United States and will enable individuals and businesses to send instant payments through their depository institution accounts. This is the Federal Reserve coming out with their own app that's very similar to Cash App, except for this time they want to be more nosy. So they skipping the fact that you now have to report your taxes. Look at that. Now they automatically know what's going on. But they still giving you, the same tools as transferring your funds and to another, they're still giving you those same tools, making instant payments. All those services are the exact same. Why is that? What forced them to create their FedNow app? I mean, the name of it is not even appealing to me. FedNow. I don't want nothing that say Fed. I'm just saying, okay? Y'all better not fall for this. Now, there are reports coming out stating that this is also where they would try to make their own digital currency. This has to do with the okay, let me explain why this isn't dealing with the CBDC, for example. Now that's something that is in the works, but there's no law right now. I mean, at least from what I can find, there's no law right now allowing them to do that. But it is in limbo. They did leave it in limbo as if they could do it at any time. That's very concerning. Now, before I go any further, let's talk about some other things that's been popping up. I'm about to show you. And then I'm going to give my take on this as well. Then I'm going to tell you, I hope, okay, just listen to what I'm saying right here, as far as this part right here. Recently, you may remember this guy right here. You may remember this guy. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see this. Yep, y'all can see this. So you may remember this guy. Now they're saying that he's the crypto founder. Unexpectedly died. Okay? You see where I'm going? Because he's not the only one. He's not. Pay attention. Watch this. Some of you all may remember 3 of them, but it's a ton of them dying. A ton. Dealing with crypto. Don't get me started on trying to pronounce their names, okay? But that's 2. Hold up, there's more. There's more. Here's another one. Hold up. That's not it. That's not it. But hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's it at? Here go another one. Y'all may not be able to see that one. Hold on, let me zoom in. Here go another one. Now, all right, what's your point, Dane? Let me tell you my point, right? Now, I'm just showing 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, okay? But notice how this particular article in 2019 was saying that one of them, a Bitcoin CEO, was deleted in India that day, August 31st, right? A month ago, another Bitcoin executive, I can't pronounce his name, was deleted in Poland. Month ago in India, 3 Bitcoin traders were kidnapped. Okay? They sought 80 Bitcoin for their release, and over a year ago, an ICO developer was kidnapped, beaten. You see it. Over 1 billion in Bitcoin to robbers in Moscow. A year ago, a Canadian Bitcoin exchange owner named, don't get me started on his name, was gunned down in a hail of bullets, 140 bullets from machine guns in Mexico. 10 months ago, look y'all, a Bitcoin trader was deleted in his home in Norway, 24 years old. 18 months ago, a Bitcoin executive, I can't pronounce his name, was murdered in Russia. He was 23. The first Bitcoin exchange murder was in 2014. Then the CEO of an early exchange, Autumn, was deleted in Singapore, although some believe her death was a suicide. That's a lot. And it's stemming back all the way to 2014. The person that they talking about is right here. Her name, hold on, let me zoom in. And it does stem back to 2014. Here's the date, 2014. So that's the truth. But notice how this is the common pattern that I want you all to notice. Wisconsin native, Autumn Rat, I don't want to mispronounce her name, was 28 years old. Okay? I want y'all to notice a common pattern. Every single one of these people were between the ages of 20 and I'm gonna go to 40. Between the ages of 20 to 40. All of them left their people in limbo that they had a part of their exchanges. Left them in limbo. Over $1 million. Well, let me say it like this. Most of them was over $100 million. That's a big pattern. Okay? Now think about this. They're young. They gone. We really don't have no proof that they gone. We don't. But okay, before I say, hold on. Before I say what I'm about to say, I also want to state this. And what was he? He was in his 30s. Bob Lee. Young. He was still young. All of these people were young. Now, could we link that up to the government? Of course we can, right? Now, of course, that would be a conspiracy. Of course we can. We could get that take, right? But think about that. If the government wants to switch up wait a minute, let me see how I'm gonna word this. If the government wants to put the blame elsewhere where nobody could look at them and say, wait, it's them, they're doing it, then they will stage something, right? Something will be staged so it could look like that just randomly happened to those people, right? Or, he was in his 40s? Okay, 40s. I did say 20 to 40s. Wait, yeah, clearly. It say 43. My bad, y'all. I did say 20 to 40. That's the pattern. All of them leaving money behind. That's another pattern. Okay? Leaving people in limbo. Like, what is going to happen to Cash App? Notice how my Nightbot right now. Donate to Dane Calloway using Cash App. Right now. This is right now. But it's in limbo. Did they have anything in place that's going to help them out? We don't know. Some of these CEOs left the keys, they call them keys, to certain accounts with themselves. Nobody else can access those accounts without that key. But think about that now. If that's the case, is that the government's doing or is it they're doing? I mean, they're young, millions of dollars. If you want to stop right there, think about that. If you want to stop right there, would you fake your death? This is in the U.S. and outside of the U.S. Stage it. Because think about it, Fed Now was already in the works ever since last year. So it's not like it was, and they already announced that it was going to come out between May and June of 2023. They announced that last year. Don't forget that. Now, the reason why I'm saying, hold up, because we can't trust none of these people because they all in cahoots with each other, especially if they, had some doing in Silicon Valley. So, of course, they will all work with each other, right? I mean, because they're all in bed with each other. Let's be real here. So why not fake your own death so you won't have to pay this, pay that, taxes this, taxes that, and run with the money. And you gone. Because we don't know who these people are until you tell us anyway. Right? We didn't know nothing about Bob Lee. Am I right or wrong? We didn't know a thing until this was reported. Of course they gotta report it. See, this is, and they do the exact same type of pattern. They try to make it seem like it was, no, wait, he was the CEO of Cash App. And then right after that, Fed Now, coming out May, June. That don't sound like it was a part of the plan. Now, certain people will say, well, no, they took him out. But what was the reason? What would be the reason why? And then keep in mind, I told you that they delayed those companies from having to report their earnings of $600 and over. That's not only Cash App, that's Venmo and all the rest of them that accept instant payments. Here's another thing, okay? Here's another thing I want to show you. Okay, now that's Bob. Hold up. Oh, I didn't even put this up, y'all. My fault. Here you go. Just in case you think I'm BSing, let me make sure I keep that. You see that? And this was done March 23rd. Look at the time, March 23rd of this year. IRS delays requiring Venmo, Cash App, and other payment apps to report payments of $600 or more. Everything that I'm stating, I'm going to back up. This ain't nothing. What I am doing is putting 2 and 2 together. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting 2 and 2 together. And if you think for a second, split second, that these people are not working together, you got another thing coming here. Now, here's another thing I want you to think about now. They talking about going digital. We about to go to digital currency, blah, 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 blah. Bitcoin been out since, well, the idea of Bitcoin started springing up in the early 90s. And then the creation of Bitcoin, I believe that happened in like 2009, if I'm not mistaken, 2008, 2009. Bitcoin been around for a long time. Long time. Just wasn't as popular, but it's been around for a long time. And crypto's involved in the Bitcoin. I mean, keep in mind, that's what Bitcoin is. It's a cryptocurrency. But think about that, y'all. Wait a minute. What could you see right now that's going on when it comes to digital currency? Think about this, y'all. Right now, remember when they implemented the chip on our Visa, MasterCards, on our credit, on our cards? They implemented the chip on our cards. Prior to that, before I get into the chip, prior to that, the cards. Remember, we used to write checks. Some of us still do, but I'm just saying we used to, write checks and let it process through some type of a reader, and it goes through a modem, goes through the internet, and it goes to the server. But wait a minute, goes through the internet, goes to a server, goes through the internet, goes to a server. That's digital, isn't it? That's digital, right? We've been dealing with digital currency for a minute now, right? And me personally, I haven't used a physical dollar bill in years because of that card. We've been swiping for a long time. So what is all of this commotion about? Oh, wait, we're about to switch to digital. Wait a minute, it's about to end. Everything is about to end. It's about to crash and burn. But wait a minute. What's about to crash and burn? Because we see other countries disassociating themselves with the US dollar as their currency or as their main currency. But we don't see that they're coming out saying that they won't accept the US dollar as a currency. They're not saying that, are they? Hold up. Are they saying that they won't ever accept the dollar bill as a currency? No, they are not. Are they saying that they won't utilize the US dollar bill as a currency? Yes, they are. Now, that's one thing that they're doing. A lot of them are leaving it alone as the top one. China, we already know their relationship with Russia. And their currency went sky high, became number one. Let's go back for a second. You travel somewhere right now, you bring the US dollar with you. You trade it in to get whatever currency that particular country that you visited. You trade it in to get their currency, right? You now have their currency. in your pocket, right? Is that going to discontinue? How come that's not being talked about? That's very important, by the way. We talking about everybody is traveling year after year, after month, after day after day. Do you think for 1 second that any country of another continent is going to tell you, no, we don't accept the US dollar bill to trade in? But what they probably going to tell you is that the value of that dollar bill is no longer what it used to be. But that doesn't mean you can't trade it in. So what is this all about? What is it about? Why is the big commotion happening right now? But the only people that's ramping and raving about it is the news. Let's be real. Fox 5, ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN. It's them. And then the newspapers. New York Times, Washington Post, Washington Times. It's the media. While simultaneously, they're trying to put Trump in jail so he won't run for president. I wonder why. Would Trump be able to develop a better relationship with these Well,
when I come in, we're going to make America great again. The reason why is because I will be able to develop great relationship with these people. These people love what I do. I take care of all of my people. Every single time I talk to them, we sit down, we have but they're using his points against him. They're saying that Trump is not the answer. But you're not giving him a chance to provide the proof to back up his answers. It's a reason why, because they know it's going to work. For example, when they sent Kamala Harris to Africa, she came over there to visit. Did she develop a relationship with them? No. Because those African prime ministers went on ahead and said, look, y'all, they told their people, they said, look, y'all, next week, the US dollar, here's the currency we working with right now. Because think about it, if the country, as far as the United States, if the United States goes in limbo, who is it really affecting? Is it affecting the people that print the money? Or is it affecting the people that make the money, which is us? The only people that it would affect are those that are printing the money. Regardless, the people that make the money got to get paid, no matter which currency you use. Hold on. For example, if we turn around and say, all right, no more US dollar, right? But you got to pay. In order for your businesses to stay up, you got to pay the employees. No matter what. No matter what. So if the employees go down, so does the large corporations. Do you think that's about to happen? Some of you may say, yeah. Of course, that's what we want to happen. But they knew this time was coming. It was inevitable. So were they prepared for it? Right now, they just waiting on the government to pass a law that will allow that CBDC to come through, and they, utilize Fed now and transition it into their new currency. The CBDC, they be able to control everything if they allow that to be. You understand what I'm saying? The new currency. But at the same time, once again, I want you to understand, we're already digital. So that means they will have to force us to accept something brand new. But what if we don't? Keep in mind, y'all got to recognize how much power y'all got as a people. You can say yes or no. It's not up to them. It's up to us, because without us, it's no them. It's no them. These Federal Reserve banks will crash and burn, but that's not going to hurt us. Like, hold up. Let them crash and burn. We going to be good.
Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
They got to be quicker than that. They too, but that's the inevitable part that I'm zoning in on. So, okay, you get rid of the currency. You can't get rid of us. That means you will no longer have the stronghold. That means it will revert back to the people being in control, right? This is what people need to promote. YouTube, TikTok, y'all need to start telling the truth now. Let the people know that they are in control. Let them know. That's what this is about. Let them know. Let them know. Bitcoin don't affect us, and neither does this US dollar bill. They just brought that US dollar bill in the 1900s. What were we doing before then? We were still good, right? Before the paper money came by way of that Federal Reserve, and Woodrow Wilson came in and said, all right, well, we're going to utilize the Federal Reserve notes as the U.S. currency. What were we doing before that? Keep in mind, that was the top of the 1900s. What were we doing? But thank you. Silver, gold, bartering, coins. We were good. So what's wrong with going back to silver, gold, bartering, coins? We don't need that U.S. dollar bill. They need us. And you got to understand how much power you have, especially at a time like this. And also what they have done in the past during the so-called, listen y'all, the so-called Great Depression time period, in order for them to slide that U.S. dollar bill in there, those promissory notes. Remember, our people, as far as the Niji, we were in control. Don't forget this. We were in control before the Great Depression. They called it a Great Depression when we were at the top. That Great Depression talk started happening in 1875. And then all the way up. Well, let me say 1870s. It was a little bit earlier. And then all the way up. 1900s, 1913, 1921. All of that. I mean, come on now. Tulsa, Oklahoma was bombed by the U.S. government, technically, in 1921. We were prospering then. That's an example. That's just one example. We also had all of the banks. 160 banks, by the way. We had the majority of the banks. So what's stopping us from doing it again? Right now. This will be the perfect time. Right now. Because they need our help regardless. So if they say, well, we'll give you a free account. How about you give us the bank? Don't give me a free account. Don't try to hit me with the, well, we'll give you $250 if you bring more people in. No, I don't want that. I want the bank. Give me the bank. And not just one. Let me take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them things off. Since you can't afford it. The banks are being closed down because the Federal Reserve because the Federal Reserve can't back them with that same currency. That means it's wide open right now. We could step in as the people, okay, and say, this is what we want. This is how we want these things to go. This is our opportunity right now to govern the government, to govern our people, and to govern the rest of our lives. This is it right here. How come nobody talking like that? Everybody living in fear, thinking it's about to affect us as the people. No, it's not. People are signing CBAs every day. Every day. Ain't nobody looking forward to, oh, well, wait, we're not going to have any currency to pay these people, because the majority of the people are getting their deposits on their card that they utilize right now. And a lot of people not even utilizing these banks. They're utilizing the virtual banks that you found online. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Look at this. It's changing. So everything has already been digital for a long time already. And that chip that's on your card is just to track your transactions. Even better. But that information not only goes to the bank. The Federal Reserve asks, hey, can we send in the IRS to track that particular account? Jacqueline, thank you so much, sister. I appreciate that. Thank you for your donation. OG Dubs, thank you for being a member for 25 months. I appreciate that, brother. Humbly speaking, thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome. And Sister Nix, thank you for gifting the subs for the people. I appreciate that, sister. Thank you. This is a major play for us right here. This is where we can take it over. So now, before I go any further, hold on, let me get my glasses. I can't. Hold up a second. Matthew Douglas, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Let me pull this up real quick. So this is what we're going to do. If you're a part of the 13% community server, I'm going to welcome you on the platform. Let's talk about this right here. Give your take on it. How you feel? You can disagree with me. That's okay. You can disagree with me. That's fine. I just know for right now, it's in our hands. It's in our hands. We can do what we want to do right now. They're struggling. And other countries of other continents letting our people know, without even saying it, that it's on us. Because they gone. They doing their thing. They dealing with people that want to deal business with them the right way. This is the reason why they kept trying to push Trump out the way, because Trump was trying to do business with these people, because he's a what? He wasn't a politician. He was a what? That's what separated him from a lot of those other people. He was a businessman. Let's be for real. Yeah, I mean, some things went bankrupt, but not all things. I mean, you live and you learn, right? Businessman. And another business is going to want to do business with another business. Now, I mean, since this government is a corporation that's being ran as a corporation, which is technically a business, you got to have somebody to know how to run a business, not run a country. Because it's not the government's job to run the country. Uh-oh. So let's bring it up. Wait a minute. Y'all ready? I'm in the 13% server right now. Oh, I was muted in there. My apologies. I'm in the 13% server right now. Been in there for a minute. We don't need that CBDC. It need us. All right, let's go. First person to pop up. That's GST Terry. Keep in mind, if you would like to join the panel, you will have to be a member of the 13% community. The links are in the description. And and the moderators will randomly pop up the link as well. Or I believe you could type in !13 and that link should pop up. !13. Okay. No. Do the !13 in the YouTube chat. I'm sorry, y'all. In the YouTube chat. Not the in the 13% community server. You're already here. you already inside. Yeah, but yeah, see how Nightbot pops up with the link? If you !13%. See how it just popped up? That's how it will work. That's the link right there for you to join the community server. JST Terry, can you hear me? You gotta unmute, brother. It's on. I think it's at the bottom. I think you're using your cell phone. I believe it's at the bottom of your cell phone. Man, I'm gonna need some coffee. I'm out of coffee. I need coffee. So before we move any further, let's talk. Let's talk with the community. See how get y'all take on this. How y'all feel about this subject right here? Barbara Ryson in the building. I see you. Drop a bomb for you. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for being here. The Elder going off. I'm sure he got a lot to say too. Elder, I would love to get you up here. Not a problem at all. JS Terry, you good? Look like your mic is on. All right, brother. Don't worry about it. Like once you get everything together, let me try to get somebody up real quick. All right, 5 Showtime 6. You coming up right now? I love the fact that they put everything in order too. That's perfect. That's perfect. Y'all see the link right there in the chat? Right there in the chat. The Nightbot is popping it up right now. All right, Showtime. I messed that up. 5 Showtime 6, you right here. You got to unmute though.
I got you.
What's
Hello?
going on, brother? How you?
I'm all right, you man.
Say it again.
One moment. I was working. Let me go get my notebook because I was waiting for you to pop back up. Give me a second.
Okay.
Come on.
Trail Sinatra, thank you for becoming a member. James Bond, thank you for becoming a member. Corey McGill, thank you for becoming a member. And Tiffany,
my notebook.
Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. I'm gonna drop a bomb for y'all right now.
It's up.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Hello?
Appreciate. Yeah, you live right now, brother. I'm waiting on you.
All right.
So what's your take on all of this right here?
So you we talking about the subject you just went live with just now, right? The cash
Yes, sir.
out,
People. We still live right now. I just
man,
highly recommend that you got to be careful with certain things that you say because we are live on YouTube and they got guidelines as well.
No problem. Yeah, when it come to that, man, that was fishy when I first seen the guy. I felt just like how you said, like I never heard of this guy. So once I seen that, I started to just say, let me just. I paid attention to the number when you mentioned the guy Zach that one time on your live.
Mm-hmm.
I started to listen, pay attention to the numbers surrounding that. So that what made me question and throw my antennas up about that. So when you went live talking about this stuff today, I'm all ears paying attention to that. So
did you get something about the numbers? Did you write anything down about the numbers? You can match it up. Talking about gematria, right?
The gematria. The number 43 stood out when it came to that because that would correlate with death. As far as like what Zach talks about a lot.
Yeah, man. I mean, they do work in numbers, especially when it was already set up, planned rather.
I highly agree. I mean, that was your only take on that right there?
Yeah, I just had a question when it came to something that was just off the subject with this, when it came about the census and things of that nature. I was trying to ask you I think it was yesterday when you went live on the Discord, but I didn't get called up. So I wanted to ask you a question about that.
All right, I'm gonna come back to that probably later on, but I just wanted to stay on this topic, brother. But if you can, write that question down and don't forget it. Definitely bring it up.
I got it here. I appreciate it, brother.
I appreciate it.
All right, whatever.
All right, Circular, you coming up right now. CEO Ball Styles. What's going on, sis?
Hey, bro, OCO. I just want to say thank you so much. I love you so much, my brother. You was putting just straight facts out here to our people, and we need to hear this. I've been knowing my Aboriginal true Indian history since I was a child. My great grandmother, we grew up with her growing vegetables, and my mama didn't know about store-bought candy until she was grown, everything natural. So everything that you was talking about when I ran into your channel about 6 or 7 years ago, I was like, hold on, my brother, he hitting on something right here, you know? And that, what you saying right now, that's a plot. That's the plot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the overplay for the underplay right now, what they doing with these Cash App and trying to gain all of this corporate control, the business with Trump, trying to eliminate him because he know who we are as a people. So they trying to throw him out. Because in one of your videos, you even said that when he was like, the Indians that was over here, they don't look like the Indians that I'm looking at now.
Yeah, and them casinos.
And I was like, hold on. And this was around the time that Trump was going up for president.
Yep.
And I said, you know what? Trump know what's going on because his dad's been around for a long time. His dad was one of those ones that was a part of that KKK and all that white supremacy back in the day. And he knew about it. He got the inside scoop. So they trying to kick him out because he know a lot because of his father.
Man, see, so what's your take on what you know as far as the digital currency? What do you feel about that?
I feel like they are they plotting it. Like you said, as far as like them faking their death, I think that's what they doing. They're faking it. They're trying to eliminate them, to cut it out, to make it seem like, oh, they're gone. So now we can take over and start charging and taxing. It's always control with them. They always want to have control over something.
They do. Listen. But it's up to us. We don't got to go with that. We don't have to. But,
right. That's true.
Levante in the building. Yeah, I gotta remind me, CEO Ball Styles, that something happened. You should be automatically coming up here, just like how he was. I don't know why that happened.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
you know it, bro.
Right?
Absolutely, yeah. You good, Levante? I can hear you clear.
All right.
You got something to say, brother, or what you want to do? Hey, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Listen. If y'all not paying attention to what's going on, I advise y'all to pay attention closely. Just don't look at it from a far back perspective. Look at it. They telling you what they're doing. All you got to do is listen for the right words, keywords, the coordinates. You know, they trying to eliminate Trump, so we don't see the certain things that they're doing. But all that trickery and all that other stuff, all those devices like that, that's a no-go. We are indigenous to this land. And I've always wondered, I was in school and all that other stuff, why are they telling us that we slaves and things of that nature? That don't make any sense. And then now, fast forward, it still don't make any sense. But we're gonna keep it pushing, and we're gonna keep striving for greatness. But we got to pay attention. Oh, and we also got to move in silence. our leaders, some of our leaders did not do that, and unfortunately, that was what their demise came out to be. So we have to learn how to move in silence. That's all I need to say without
I
saying so
appreciate
much.
that, brother. I appreciate that. Levante in the building. Hold on, let me shout out to Sister Therese for becoming a member, and Sister Jacqueline for becoming a member. I appreciate y'all, sisters. Oh, let me bring somebody up. Oh, and Thunderbear, hold up. Hold up, Thunderbear. I got you. Let me get James Smith. He been waiting. James Smith, you should be coming up now. You got accepted. All right, there you go. What's going on, brother? And you have to unmute at the same time.
All right, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can. Oh, hold on. Let me turn you down a little bit. You good though? Go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Okay. This is my perspective on it, and I'm gonna have to watch what I say since it's running on YouTube.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Watch.
Okay. One thing, the whole Trump thing, it's a distraction. 1, 2, it makes them look bad, so they can move someone else in this place. Preferably Ron DeSantis, who's in bed with the insurance company down here in Florida. That's the way I look at it. Another way I look at it is the CBDC that they want to move in.
Mm-hmm.
It's connected to, you can say jab, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, it's connected to the. Yeah. So
wait a minute,
you're gonna have to look at it. You gotta look at it.
You broke out. You broke out as soon as you said that. You broke out.
Microsoft patent 060606 is owned by Kill Bill.
Hold on, one more time, brother. Say it one more time.
I said Microsoft patent 060606, owned by Kill Bill.
I'm dropping the bomb. All right, hold up. You get anything else you want to say?
I got a little bit more. I got just a little bit more to say. Okay, so that patent right there, it connects digital currency and biometrics. Come on now. So it's gonna cause crypto, which is your death, is gonna be slavery for the people that's gonna participate in that. Now you have another option is to break away, start growing your own foods, so you don't have to depend on stores.
Hold up. Tell them the solution one more time.
I said start growing your own foods, your fruits and vegetables. Go get you go buy and barter to get a cow, a male and female cow, a male and female chicken, so you can start producing your own foods.
Perfect. Man, I hope y'all hear that. Y'all hear that. They said 100 in the chat.
Start getting preparing, because these white folks are preparing. They're prepared. They know how to fish. They know how to survive on the outdoors. We typically don't, go camping and we're not outdoorsy people no more. My grandma used to be. Yeah, my grandmother, Indian. She told us, I'm not from no Africa. I'm from right here. She let it be known that that's not part of her story. We were never slaves. We own thousands of acres of land, and if you remember the story Rosewood, they started killing up all the melanated folks down there because they owned all the land
and was farming.
Come on, now we all know that we are the Aboriginal. I put it up last night that they wanted to get rid of the word Aboriginal because it didn't pertain to these people that take the place as Native American, which is a government term. Native Americans are government terms, and a tribe is a government term. We were in tribe. We were clans. Really, we were really clans, and then we got together as nations to do business. And so, guess what? We can all do it right now. We don't have to go back to the same, because that was in the past. We don't have to go back to the same tribes that we were. It's good to know our history, but we need to get with like-minded people and start doing business together, raising families together. And start doing for self instead of depending on the government like we've been doing.
It's go time, Slim.
And so everyone looking for reparations, but to tell you the truth, we don't need it. We just need to go buy us a good piece of land go out there and plant us some food and start doing business. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when everything's shut down and you have food, everybody gonna come and do business with you.
Man, hey, where you calling from, brother? What state?
I'm calling from Duval, Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida in the building. I'm dropping the bomb for them. What up, Florida?
And let's call it its true name, Osakate.
Osaka. Oh, whoop! Hey, let up a bomb. Y'all ready?
All right, I'm finna get off because my baby boy is waking up. Well, the Timaquan Nation did not disappear. They just got turned black and Negro, and some of them was transported to slave colonies. Some of them went down south for the Seminole Wars, and the name changed. They just changed the name. Ignorant people couldn't pronounce our true names, so they gave us other names like Creek and Seminoles, which means a runaway.
Runaway, yep.
Yeah, so they gave us different names, but we know who we are, and we always been here. We didn't come on slave ships. We been here.
That's right,
all
brother.
Right, that's all I got to say.
Hey, I appreciate that, brother. You take care. Man. See, this is what they didn't want to happen. They ain't want me to start bringing people on the panel.
In here.
Hold up. Kemba, I'm putting it in there right now for you to come up. You got to accept that request. Anybody else that's in the chat, hold up, that wants to become a member, just !13. I'm talking about not of the channel. I'm referring to the 13% community server. That's free. Those of you that are becoming members of the chats, of the channel, I appreciate that. Lou Andrell, I appreciate that, sister. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And Horace Dennison, I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Y'all doing good, man. Oh, the brother, I think he dropped off. They might have had some trouble. Thunderbird, did you want to say anything, Thunderbird, while you up here?
Brother Dane, can you hear me? Tapping in. Hey, OCO to you, Big Chief.
OCO.
Yes, sir. I'm out here. California needs you, bro. I'm out here holding it down. We outnumbered down here, but it's cool, man. We still holding it down for the clan. I just wanted to basically chime in too on James. My grandma told me ain't no R's in the original language, so yeah, all that Creek and stuff like that. It comes with some more, research for people to find out. But big shout out to James. I like to give him his props because he really went in and he told the truth on that, and everybody got to understand, with that vegetation and all that stuff, agriculture, it's an S510 bill that people don't know. It's a silent bill. And I'm not talking to you, Dane. I already know, I'm talking to our people out there. So, they got these bills called silent bills. They pass them, but they don't really enforce them until it's time to suit the agenda. So this S510 bill has been out probably since like the early 2000s, but you see how it works out now where you're trying to get to a point where you're trying to grow your crops, but it's illegal to. Oh, you can't grow your crops. It's illegal. We don't want you to grow a peach tree or apple tree in the back of your yard because, believe it or not, my neighbors down the street had a apricot tree, and I think it was a apricot tree and it's another fruit, man. I can't really remember the name of it, but the city came by and told them that they have to actually uproot it. They can't grow that tree in their yard anymore. So come on, that fits an agenda. It's like, okay, they regulating, but now the thing is, if you go back and try to fight it, they're gonna say, oh no, this has been signed off since the early 2000s, or if they even give you a date to provide it,
Right.
So I just want to tap in on that part before I even go on my little spill. But yeah, shout out to James, man. He really came in, and for everybody out there, it's just this thing that we got to understand with, and I'm about to get on the crypto topic right now. So we are pretty much looked at as collateral when it comes down to like us living in this on our own land, but of course they turn it into a corporation. So, these people we dealing with will do, I'm talking about diabolical things to prove a point or to make it to a certain position. They've been doing it since we've seen this in the beginning of time of even interacting with these people. So my thing about the crypto situation is even if these people kind of like, I can say, paid their way out or made a little play to kind of be in cahoots with them, at the same time, in my mind, I'm like, okay, what if they still took them out just on a position to set an example, like, you know, because nowadays I feel like it's a lot of research that we can pretty much, when we dig in, and you know they don't want us digging in because we eventually find out. But my thing is like, okay, so if they would really say, I could sacrifice this person right here because, you know, they're not even a speckle of dust in our original agenda. So to take out a couple millionaires, okay, oh well, it happens, you know. But now it's a fear tactic that's put in people's faces, or they can legitimately use a story, because now if they really take that person out, oh, this is a real story. Because I kind of have a little feeling that they pretty much learning from past mistakes when kind of like faking some stuff, and we start digging and finding out. And I know they probably slap themselves in the face like, damn it, Jimmy, we should have really did it. You know, damn it, Bill. Okay. So my whole thing is with going back to us being that little collateral and stuff. These dudes is wicked. So I'm gonna just drop this before I head back out because I gotta bust around. But what I figured out and I found out doing some research is everybody knows J.P. Morgan. So I'm gonna use this for a prime example. So now, back in the early 1900s, see, Nikola Tesla had some big investors that was going to invest in his research. The banker. Now, the cold part about it is, how do you take out these powerful people? Because you can't just walk up and touch them. So, let's get them all on a ship.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Go ahead. I know where you're going.
let's have a celebration. You know, this is the biggest, baddest ship on the water. Yeah. Hey, everybody, come on. We got this person. You feel comfortable. Now, the main person who didn't go was J.P. Morgan for some reason. And what happened? That boat ended up sinking, right? And for the people who don't know, that boat is the Titanic. And I'm going to leave it right there. So now, after that happened, big investors move out the way. Who started moving up in power? J.P. Morgan, Watto. Hey, Dane, much love, brother, from the West Coast, brother. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Thunderbird. I'm dropping the
yes,
ball
sir.
for Thunderbird. Shout out to Cali in the building. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I see the chat going off. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me he ain't lying. Y'all should know. But if you don't now, you know. If you don't know, now you know. Bringing up the next person right now. Why I just accepted that. You should be able to come up right now. You got accepted on your end. Let me see. Maccabee OG, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Indigenous Minds, I'm liking that. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. And Terry Dotson, thank you for becoming a member. Keep in mind, becoming members of the channel is the channel. That's separate from the 13% community server. The 13% community server is for us, all of us. Why? What's going on? I see you in here now. I believe you may have to unmute. You probably gotta, if you on your cell phone, you gotta give your cell phone permission to use your microphone. There you go. You coming in now. Wait, it went right back out. I can hear you now.
Yeah, peace to you, brother.
Oh, CEO, how you doing? What's your take on all of this right here? This is what's going on.
Of course, it's a back plan to every plan. Y'all laying it out proper. Um, yeah, we gotta invest in our land or just claim our land and go pick a spot somewhere we know we can go build it on the side of a mountain, on the side somewhere where ain't no railroad tracks, ain't no big rivers, and we can just go build our own civilization, but back just for the Nijis. I got a few locations I'm looking at for retreats for us. We just start back building our mounds for our houses so they can be fireproof, waterproof, and also just be able to hold in the energy from the earth.
Relax and take notes. Take notes. Take notes. Take notes.
What else? What was the next question we got?
No, man, no. Actually, that's very good. I'm glad you brought that up first. I mean, because that's the most important. You got right to the solution. Even though we see everything else that's going on, it's always great to give solutions. Like, we know what we got to do. We just got to make the wheels move. Can't move without the engine. You understand what I'm saying? INGUN can't move without us. We got to make it happen. But now I wanted your take on the situations. I mean, of course, they're all distractions. We know that for sure. But what is your take on all this cryptocurrency, digital currency? What's your take on that?
I feel like most of our people missed out on the beginning of cryptocurrency, but we've been trying to get in it, I guess, the last, 7-8 years. We missed out on the beginning of it. I done had some losses and some wins, but it is what it is. The bulls and the bears, they pull the market how they see it. The best thing we can do as far as claiming our own, we just do business with each other, and on that same food, we grow our own food and dig our own wells, and we just provide for each other and have our own cryptocurrency or whatever digital coin thing we need. We can talk about this offline, but yeah, we can do that and
definitely.
just build for each other.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Slim. We can do it for ourselves.
Yeah.
We can do it for ourselves. Was there anything else that you wanted to say, brother?
Trump is 50-50. He been getting sponsored by different people in the background, but he is a businessman, and he know we the true original people of this land. So if we can do business with him, if he get a chance to, we all can figure it out. But if not, we just do what we can until we find somebody that's ready to meet in the middle or meet on our side of the ball or outside of the field. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't got to bank on somebody that, of course they know what's going on, but I agree with that. We don't got to bank on it. And I strongly suggest that we don't bank on it, be waiting for a person to get right when we need to be getting right. And we can make ourselves right without those type of people. I agree. I appreciate that, brother.
All right, talk to you soon, brother. Send me a message so me and you connect. I got some information I've been studying for a while. We need to get together.
Want to God. All right, can you DM me so I won't forget? DM me first. I won't forget. I'll reply to it. And on here, though. On this app.
All right, I'll try my best to do it before tonight.
All right, cool.
Peace.
Wado, brother.
Wado.
All right, now, hold up. Let me see. Lusana, there we go. You came in right away. I appreciate that. Let me drop a bomb.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can absolutely hear you right now, brother.
How you doing, Dane?
Halito
OCO, man.
OCO, how you?
Hey, I just want to, before I jump into it, I just wanted to get back to what Thunder Bear just did. He just dropped that bomb and hopped up out that gym, did he? I was like, all right.
Thunder Bear be going down.
Yeah, he definitely did his thing. But basically, so just to get right into it, my whole take with the whole crypto situation and basically with everything is going on, just to narrow it down, the same thing with what Thunder Bear just said, and the same thing with what James just dropped in just a while ago here. It's the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, with everything that's going on, and I'm not talking to you, Dan. I'm talking to everybody else that's listening on here right now.
You good?
With everything that's going on right now, all of our people really all of our needs, you really need to pay attention to what's going on, because they really telling you all of their, they telling all of us all of their screw ups. all of the screw ups and all of their hidden agendas and all of their extra plans here and there. But what people have to realize is that their system, the system that they have built that has kept them, you know what I'm saying, on the pavement for so many years, is crashing down. You know what I mean? Karma is a real thing. So everything that they have built over the years is crashing down. And now, right now, with everything that's going on, this is the time where we can all literally just come in and take back what was already ours. They already knew what was going on in the first half. They knew what was going on in the second half. They knew what was going to come crashing down when they did the whole Reconstruction Act of 1871 to 1873 and so on and so forth. And that blew up right back in their faces. That backfired. So for all my Niji that's out there listening, all my Choctaw, all my Cherokee, all of us, this is now the time. Excuse me, Dan. I don't know if it's okay or it's acceptable for me to say this because they might be listening in.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
All right, cool. Well, with all that said, this is now the time to take back especially for all of our Niji, and especially the young ones that's like that don't really have like a mindset of where they want to go in life or what it is they need to do. This is the time to really wake up, pay attention to what the rest of us are doing. Get you some land. Grow your own vegetables and fruits. Agriculture never left us. Our ancestors never left us. Our heritage, our culture, our language, it never left us. That shit was hidden. That stuff was hidden right in front of our faces in plain sight, and now is the time to go grab it. So get yours. Dane, I'm definitely down for the whole 13%. And if you ever need me, I'm going to drop you a DM. You and I can chop it up, and we could be 10 toes, brother. Hey, wherever you need to go, wherever you need me to be, I'm there.
I appreciate that. I mean, this is what we're working on right now. This is exactly the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I appreciate that, brother. Where you calling from? What state?
I'm calling from Chicago, Illinois, man. All the down south needs you up here too. We all up here. We already know what's going on.
Yeah, Levante Chi-Town also. Shout out to Chi-Town. Chi-Town in the building. What's going on? Man, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for that. Dropping the truth again.
Absolute. I appreciate you, Dane.
You take care, brother. Hit me up in the DM in this app.
Absolute. I got you.
Wado. That's fire. Yeah, hey. What? I mean, and the way the chat is responding, it look like we all on one accord right here. So y'all know what we got to do. I'm going to get a few more people up in here. Then I'm going to go to that next topic I'm going to tell y'all about. Hold up. Let me, G-Wiz. You got to accept it on your, there you go. Absolute. G-Wiz, what's going on?
Peace. OCO family.
OCO.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to ask a question about this topic. Nothing too serious.
Go ahead.
With the government trying to transfer their currency to crypto, how would that how I say this? If it's not going to be backed by anything, do you think it's going to be more strict? And what I mean by strict is like controlling the currency because it's digital.
That's what their plan is. Their plan is to make it more strict so they can control it, have more access to control. That's the reason why I tried to show everybody what the IRS was doing to these apps, to force these apps to make, bring all that information over as far as paying taxes to the IRS to go back to the Federal Reserve so they could be more nosy. They just want more control. Absolutely. But will it be backed? I'm not sure if it's going to be backed. If it's going to be backed by silver and gold, I don't know.
Well, if it was to be backed by silver and gold, do you think our people should invest
in their digital currency?
Yes, sir.
Well, right now, I wouldn't give a take on that. I would need to see exactly what's going on. But for right now, I'm going to say no. For right now, I say, well, regardless, we could do without. And that's the reason why I'm trying to promote everybody to do it on their own. They're going to need us regardless. I think we should be able to dictate or determine what needs to be in place for us, for our benefit, before we say yes.
Understood. That's all I had to say, man. I just wanted to come up and ask a question.
Oh, nothing wrong with that at all, man. I appreciate you coming. Where you calling from?
Virginia, man.
Virginia in the building.
Virginia.
VA in the building. What's going on, VA?
Most definitely.
Shout out to VA. Drop a bomb for y'all.
OCO, Waddle, peace to my family, man.
Waddle, brother, appreciate you for joining. Here we go. Coco Go. I believe I missed some members too that became new members. I don't have that notification right now. My apologies, y'all. I don't have that notification right here. My apologies. I missed a couple of notifications that popped up. Coco, you should be able to come in here. You got accepted on your end, Coco. Okay. All right, look like it's on your cell phone. It may be at the bottom. I'm not too sure, but Coco, go ahead. Let me once you get it together, I'm gonna bring you back up. Circular, you should be able to get in here now. There you go. And you gotta unmute yourself. What's going on? How you?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I'm good.
Absolutely. Loud and clear. You good? How you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. That was me and Indigenous Minds on your YouTube channel. I'm in the Discord too, man. I do a lot of builds on here. Discord is great, man. This is what's up, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said let me use this for the community. And yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna stick with this one. This one was good. I
got one too. Mine will be ready this weekend, man. It's just we be doing builds on there. I got a research team. We be doing topics that nobody's talking about, but I'll let you and Tom handle the native Indian topics. Y'all got that on lock.
I appreciate that, brother. What's your take on this right here? As far as the digital currency, new currency may be popping up. What's your take on all this?
Okay, we've been doing digital currency since debit cards, right? So there's a push to it. I have a theory. Okay, I'll leave a vulnerable people in the middle. If let's just say we have some tragedy happen because they're banking on this new system, keep all your money in the bank, don't have anything at home, and streets is going to be okay, but middle is going to be vulnerable to be able to be pushed in the direction you want to control them, because you're going to have people with kids, you're going to have people with elders in the house, and they're trusting their banks, they're trusting their system, and if the system just closes a little bit, it's going to be some people that's going to be vulnerable and not going to know what to do, panicking.
Talking about those that are vulnerable, that can't take care of themselves, even if it's outside of the bank that they're used to, the bank that they're doing business
Correct.
with. Right? Okay.
Correct. Some people don't have no income besides money in the bank. Don't think of anything. They think their debit card is gold and they can just take care of anything. And what if just
those that have disabilities and stuff like that now? Okay, I see what you're saying.
But they're going to be pushed to the narrative to do whatever they want them to do, because they're not going to be able to do anything. The people that's on the bottom can take care of themselves. You're not worried about their lights get cut off compared to somebody in the middle class. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a shift of people, so to say, that can go either direction, and you're going to get yourself together and try to grind it out, or you're going to be pushed in the direction that you're going to do whatever the government says do, because you're not going to have
because
anything.
Of that.
You're going to be right. You're going to be vulnerable.
That's a good take. Nobody mentioned that. That is a very good take. See, this is the reason why we do have to come together to help those that are in need, especially. Now there is a sense of urgency for us to do what we have to do so we can take care of our own. Because if some of our people have no choice but to rely on that type of, so say for example they're disabled or something like that, something has to be in place for them. Otherwise, yeah, you're right. They will be going to that other direction for that purpose or that reason only. Just because that's all they know, or that's all they can do at that particular time.
Just like trying to get some money out the bank, you got to put a request in and get a certain amount of money now, just to pull out the bank. They give you a hard time too. It's going to take about an hour to get some money out of the bank, or to cash a $5,000 check at the bank. It takes an hour now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they did switch some stuff up at the bank. Now, as far as the solution, do you have any ideas of what you would like to see, what you think we should implement to combat that mishap right there, or that hiccup rather?
Exactly what you already said, what we was doing before. We need to try to get some things of our own, because we really can't have the government shut down. I mean, we don't have any type of businesses to make plastic, to make containers, to make anything to feed our people. And we are dependent on them right now. Even if we had some money, we still gonna have to get something from them. We don't have any system set up for ourselves. So we do need to get some financial situations where we can get some funds for our own people. We need to feed our own self. We need to teach our own self. We need to feed ourselves, teach ourselves, and medicate our own self. And if we do that, we'll be okay.
We will be okay. But that's how we take care of a community and take care of communities abroad. I agree. We do have to have things in place. Otherwise, we'll be going right back to them, and they know it. That's what they banking on.
Right.
I appreciate that take, brother. Where you calling from?
I'm in Indiana right now. Gary, Chicago, South Bend, Indiana right now.
Gary, Indiana in the building right now.
It's wild out here too. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I mean, everywhere. It's hard out here. It's the food on the shelves. I mean, like stores is closing, Walmart's closing.
Wait a minute, you were breaking out right there. You said the stores are closing, Walmart closing? Talking about Gary, Indiana?
No, South Bend, Indiana. Walmart's closing, and it's a lot of stores don't have a lot of food around here. People talking about they ain't having no food shortage. I'm like, wow. I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat, but you can't go in the store and get pick your choice of tissue anymore since the tissue in my city, since the tissue debacle. You can't go in the store and pick your choice. You can't go in the store and pick your choice of laundry detergent. You're gonna get what they got because they only got 2 brands. The meat.
Wow, see, there's even more of a sense of urgency. Now I had no idea that was happening, but that's something that we need to really pay attention to actually implement something, to do something about it. We don't want it, I mean, of course, a shortage, that's one thing, but having nothing is a whole nother thing. Right. That's what we don't want.
And if they give a little bit of money out, they're going to run to the stores like they do for them TVs on Black Friday, and people that eat meat and stuff like that ain't going to have nothing.
My brother, I appreciate that you all in the community. Be looking out for certain things that we have implemented. I don't want to put it on here because I'm also live on YouTube as well, of course. But you said you're Indigenous Minds on YouTube?
I'm Indigenous Mind on YouTube, and I have my channel, my Discord jumping by the weekend, by Monday. It's going to be free for people to come in and build. It's gonna be, it's a lot of stuff you can do on here besides like Twitter and stuff like that. So.
Absolutely. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, man.
Wado. Man, I wonder if anybody else is going through that. Shout out to Lisa. Thank you for your donation, sister. Thank you. Being very generous. I appreciate that. Drop a bomb for Lisa. Y'all should show the people love that are doing the donations. They doing that, being very generous. I would love to get that love back, on not only for me, for those that are watching, those that are in the chat, those that are listening. I appreciate that. Richard, thank you for becoming a member. Now, if you haven't already, hold up. If you haven't already, wait, my live. What's going on with my live? Something happened to my live. Hold up. My live cutting. Hold up.
They keep playing lives on there, bro. They keep playing like ads and stuff on the live. So they trying to like block it off. I don't know what they doing, but they keep throwing ads in there.
Man, they not supposed to be throwing ads on the live stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, that on my side, I'm in the red on my side. I don't even see, because my chat is frozen. Hold up. Yeah, I'm in the red big time. Hold up. Something happened. 1 second, y'all. I don't think I'm live right now. What you say, Levante?
The chat is moving. The chat is moving, but it's moving slow.
Hold on. I wonder if they can. I'm about to do a test real quick. Yeah, I'm in the red. Even my YouTube is giving me errors. It's giving me errors.
Come on, YouTube.
Can y'all hear me out there on the YouTube chat? Can y'all hear me? Are we back? My apologies, y'all. We've been getting cut off. I've been seeing that, but I've tried to ignore that. But now I see it's in the red now. Like it's still in the red. Can y'all hear me? Are we good? Yeah, keep freezing. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we back now. Y'all could. They playing commercials. Yeah, see? Look. This is petty. Look what they doing, y'all. Look at what they doing. And when I looked up, it said it was 4,000 people watching. 4,100. And they probably pushing people off of this thing, doing that stuff purposely. Okay. They was playing commercials ever since he mentioned food shortages. Yeah, see there? See there? Yeah, we dropped 3K. Yeah, big time. I see it now. And I'm still in the red. It's showing red on my side. I'm not even yellow. Usually I'm supposed to be green. Now it's saying I'm negative on the viewers. Negative. Now I'm in the negative. Yeah, when I checked, it was at 4.1K. They did that purposely. See there? But we're not going to stop. And also, let me tell y'all right now that I will be going live again. Yeah, that's shadow banning. Absolutely. I will be going live again on actually a lot. I'll be doing this a lot more on the podcast channel where I invite people up and we talking about the situation. I don't want nobody to put the plans out in the open though. You could give suggestions. Okay? But don't put the plans out in the open. Even if you see us talking in the community server and you think it's a beautiful thing, do not share it to the public. We got a lot of work to do. And you heard what he said. Gary, Indiana. You heard what he said. Food shortages and stuff like that. They don't have stuff in the stores. Stuff like that need to be taught because I was unaware of that. You understand what I'm saying? We still live? I hope so. Can y'all see me? What's going on? Oh, come on, y'all. Is it off again? Can y'all hear me? Are we good? What's going on? What's going on? Oh man, look. Levante, am I live? Can you hear me live on there? We good? Oh no, CEO boss. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You good, bro?
Okay. So it's shaking up.
Good.
It's shaking up, but it's also showing commercials and it's kicking people off. And I'm in the negative right now. I'm in the rear with the views and it's red right now. Damn. And I was just about to do something else. I should restart this stream. I should restart it. Let me restart. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna start another one since they playing games. Let me do something. Let me do something combative. I'm coming right back, y'all.